Hi, welcome to this video today, which is on the 6th of June. We're on Sunday. Just going to give our updated outlook for the euro against the USD. I'm also going to look at a euro proxy or correlated currency against the USD in this video, which is USD PLN. I did do a video a few days ago where I said I felt the USD sort of limited downside and plenty of upside. This is against a number of currencies, and even if you got a miss in terms of non-farm payroll, it wouldn't hurt the USD too much. It hasn't hurt the USD too much. I think the euro is very vulnerable to a big breakdown. The key day for the forex markets next week is going to be Thursday. I'll explain why when we go to the charts. Now, in terms of USD PLN, if the euro goes down, I think that could well go down quicker. So I think it looks an excellent trade setup. We're going to go now and take a look at the charts. But just before we do so, just keep in mind that when I'm doing my analysis, it is my view as of this specific moment in time. Obviously, it can change in line with market action and conditions. If you want to learn all our trading techniques and get our daily sentiment and technical analysis of 14 FX pairs. So if you click on the link beneath this video, you can get live access to our member center. You can also follow our Facebook page, join our Facebook group of traders, and check out our recommended regulated broker. Right, what we will do now is we're going to go and look at the charts, and the first one we're going to look at is Euro USD. All right, daily chart of Euro USD, and we had an impressive rally up from the 117 level to above 122, so plus 500 pips. We've seen a little bit of downside. I think upside limited, plenty of downside to come. And in terms of why, we need to look at the fundamentals and sentiment behind the chart. Why, for example, has the euro been so strong? Basically, a few reasons. Our market believes the Fed will keep interest rates low and stimulus high for the foreseeable future, despite rising inflation. Yeah, you see the Fed members saying it. Yeah, they think that inflation is probably transitory. It will fade. Okay, so obviously that's a bearish fundamental for the USD. But we've got CPI inflation data on Thursday, and we see it coming in above forecast. Now, in terms of this, go and look at my Facebook page. I posted numerous charts on why CPI data will probably come in above forecast, and there's more background info there. So go and check out my Facebook page. But I think the Fed will indicate cuts in stimulus at this month's meeting. And there's a factor involved which isn't really getting too much media attention, which is the Fed are involved in what's called reverse repo, where they take liquidity out of the system. They've been draining money out. I think it's about 300 billion in the last 2 weeks. That is kind of reducing stimulus. Okay, if you go back to 2018 when they did this, they immediately at the next meeting said they were tapering stimulus. I think they're going to do the same again. Yeah, CPI comes in really, really strong. They've got to act. Okay, otherwise they're going to lose credibility. Market doesn't see this coming. Okay, or the majority. Next point. Market bullish on the euro also because the ECB, they see them cutting stimulus as eurozone or a eurozone recovery is coming. Okay, so market generally seeing eurozone recovering by the end of the summer, so stimulus can be reduced. It won't happen. The ECB can't exit stimulus. Why? Just simply because the how would I put it? The economic recovery is just uneven. There's certain countries doing well, but the poorer nations, such as Italy, for example, no. And if you look at it, central banks buying all the debt in Italy. They can't exit. Italy's got too much debt, can't take higher borrowing costs. Again, on my Facebook page, you can see some charts in relation to this. They're increasing stimulus in Eurozone, and they'll continue to either increase it or keep it at current levels. There'll be no big reduction. Okay, so I think, if you look at Eurozone economic data, this idea of a broad-based recovery, and the ECB can see it, is just a myth. Okay, that's why the ECB are providing plenty of liquidity, which is bearish for the euro. Finally, big speculative funds have gone heavily long the euro. Okay, so we think the good news in the price, and those speculators are going to get hit on stop. Okay, now in terms of technical levels, I'm going to draw one here. Now in terms of that exhaustion candle, big move to the downside. Come up, just briefly get through it here and here, down, try again, down, no big buying up here at all. So I think that is a good level of resistance. There's a level of resistance in between, which is going to be this level here, which is a round number, 122. Let me draw a trajectory in. First level resistance, second, okay? Now, the euro managed a little bit of a rally on Friday, and it was non-farm payroll day. NFP was below forecast, and you can see it in the media again. Oh, this shows that the Fed cannot reduce stimulus or indicate rate hikes further down the line. Well, it can only manage, about a 60 pip rally from the low? Yeah, bad news is in the price. And like we say, or I was saying a minute ago, that CPI will, in our view, surprise to the upside. Let's say the euro was to go through 122. I would just sell back clear of the round number through 121.70, stop back behind this level. What if the euro doesn't rally? You sell through the next round number. Round number is always important because there's a lot of order flow around them. We came down to the 121 level, bounced, get through it, 120.70. Good sell in my view. Stop back behind first level resistance if we run on to the downside. Where could we run to? 118. Okay. This level is realistic in terms of the big speculative funds getting run on stop. Personally, I think we could run even further to the downside longer term. But in terms of this trade, you've got a risk to reward of around 3 to 1. It's a decent looking trade setup in our view. And I like it that the market is so bullish of the euro, but the euro can't power on to the upside. We shall see. Right, let's have a look at USD PLN. If the euro falls, euro proxies will go down with it. And I think the PLN looks a great trade setup. Okay, let's go and take a look at it. Right, USD PLN daily chart. Just before I draw my levels, a lot of new viewers might be thinking, well, why do you want to trade euro proxies? Why not just trade euro USD? Our view is, if you look at the proxies or the correlated currencies, this is obviously our favorite one, the PLN, but there's others. Czech krona, for example, SEK, NOK. They very often give you better risk to reward or more profit potential against risk taken because they're very often more volatile. Okay, if you look at the euro is actually oversold on the PLN. Okay, if the euro goes down, we think the PLN will go down quicker. Also, you get speculative interest is less in the proxies. What does that mean? That means less noise in the price. You don't get so much stop hunting by big institutions, which you get a lot of in euro USD. So you very often get smoother trends. You do pay slightly more on the spread than in the majors, but that doesn't impact on the risk reward if you're going for big moves like we are here. The spreads in the majors on most brokers, round about in the same area. They do vary with brokers in terms of the lesser looked at minor pairs. The broker we recommend will give you really good spreads. You can check them out. Now let's do the chart in terms of the euro. Big move down, slice this 20-day moving average through it, briefly get above it there. We did take a long, very often go through the 20-day moving average for positions. We took a position there, got stopped out, minor loss, came up to the 20-day moving average, couldn't get through, down, bit of sideways, poke at the 20, can't get through at this moment in time. Now, in terms of this trade setup, it's pretty simple for us. We're going to go here as the support level, get my line straight, Okay, so basically 365, we did briefly go below it there, then off to the upside. Here we go below it, no sellers down here, finish at the level, tried to get up, fell back to the level again, blue pushes off. Okay, this one's red, but we're clear of the 365 support level, so I can draw a trajectory in there. Sorry, higher lows. Coming in this trade, pretty simple. Big level. 370, poke, 20-day moving averages there. Just want to see this level give way. Then where could we go to? The target we got on Euro USD would give us that level. Okay. So basically you've got a 4 to 1. Okay, slightly better than Euro USD. You want to stop back behind here, and then you can trade her up if you get a nice follow through. I personally think in this one, we could actually go a little bit higher. Well, not a little bit higher. We could go back to chart highs, but this is the level we'd be aiming at. Obviously going to manage the trade as it goes, but yeah, Euro we're bearish of, proxies we're bearish of. This is our favorite, so we shall see what happens. The big day will obviously be on Thursday. Our view is we're going to trade the USD long. Even before Thursday, and on Thursday we'll be looking to see what that CPI does. We'll get it in our favor, and we will add. Okay, right, that is the video day. We'll see how things pan out. Yeah, take care, have a good day.